The hidden power of your mind. How quantum physics reveals a deeper connection to the universe. Everything you believe about separation is an illusion. Science has uncovered a truth so profound that few truly grasp it. Everything in the universe is connected in ways that defy time and space. There is an invisible energy field that intertwines not only subatomic particles, but also your thoughts, emotions, and even your destiny. This discovery is not science fiction. It's a reality backed by quantum physics, and it has the power to completely change the way you see yourself and the world around you. Imagine for a moment that your mind is not confined to your brain. Your thoughts do not simply exist in isolation, trapped inside your head. Instead, they extend outward, influencing the world in ways you've never imagined. Scientists and researchers in quantum physics have found evidence that consciousness itself is not limited to the body. It interacts with the very fabric of the universe. What if everything you've been taught about reality is incomplete? What if your mind plays a much bigger role in shaping your experiences than you ever realized? Think about this. If everything in the universe is made of energy, from the smallest particles to the largest galaxies, then your consciousness must also be governed by these same energetic laws. This means that your thoughts, emotions, and intentions have a direct impact on your reality, whether you're aware of it or not. From the relationships you attract to the opportunities that seem to appear out of nowhere, your mind is constantly shaping the world around you. But the real question is, how does this happen? One of the most astonishing discoveries in quantum physics is the phenomenon of quantum entanglement. Imagine you have two identical dice. You roll one in your hands, while someone else rolls the other thousands of miles away. Now imagine that, no matter the distance between them, the outcome of one always influences the other, instantly. This isn't magic. It's a real, measurable effect that scientists have proven through countless experiments. When two particles become entangled, they remain connected, reacting to each other in real time even if they are separated by vast distances. This finding was so shocking that even Albert Einstein called it spooky action at a distance. It defied the very foundation of classical physics, which had always assumed that nothing could travel faster than the speed of light. And yet, quantum entanglement proved otherwise. There is an invisible field that connects all things, beyond time and space. What most people don't realize is that this principle doesn't just apply to tiny particles. It also applies to you. If your body and mind are made of the same fundamental particles that exhibit this behavior, then you, too, are entangled with the universe in ways that go beyond ordinary perception. Now, take a moment to consider what this means for your everyday life. Have you ever noticed that when you're in a bad mood, everything seems to go wrong? Or that when you're feeling confident and full of positive energy, opportunities seem to fall into place effortlessly? This is not a coincidence. Your thoughts and emotions generate electromagnetic waves that extend beyond your body, interacting with the energy fields around you. Scientists at the HeartMath Institute have discovered that the human heart produces a powerful electromagnetic field that can influence not just your body, but also the environment and people around you. This explains why some people seem to attract success, love, and happiness effortlessly, while others struggle endlessly, stuck in cycles of frustration and failure. It's not just about hard work or luck. It's about the energy you are emitting. Every thought, every emotion, every deeply held belief creates a vibrational frequency that resonates with the world around you. When you think about something with strong emotional intensity, that frequency aligns with similar frequencies in the universe, drawing corresponding experiences into your life. For decades, we've been taught that reality is fixed, that the world operates purely on material principles, and that we can only change our lives through external action. But quantum physics is showing us a different picture. The world is not a rigid, mechanical system. It is a dynamic, interconnected field of energy, constantly responding to the frequencies you project. The question is, what kind of energy are you transmitting? Many people find themselves trapped in patterns of struggle, not realizing that their subconscious mind is continuously broadcasting signals that keep them stuck in the same reality. Your subconscious acts like an antenna, constantly receiving and transmitting frequencies based on the beliefs you've absorbed since childhood. If you grew up hearing things like money is hard to make, or you have to struggle to succeed, then your subconscious has been programmed to operate on those frequencies. And no matter how much you consciously desire success, your deep-seated beliefs may be emitting a different message, one that attracts obstacles rather than opportunities. This is why so many people try to change their lives, but find themselves falling back into the same patterns. They set goals, make plans, and take action, yet something always seems to pull them back to square one. The problem isn't their effort, it's their subconscious programming. Until you shift the energetic patterns stored in your subconscious, you will continue to attract the same types of experiences over and over again. But here's the good news. Just as a computer can be updated with new software, your subconscious mind can be reprogrammed with new beliefs that align with the life you truly want to create. Science has already shown that the brain is highly adaptable, capable of forming new neural pathways through a process known as neuroplasticity. This means that by repeatedly focusing on new empowering thoughts, you can begin to overwrite old, limiting beliefs and shift your energy to a new frequency. Think about the implications of this. If quantum physics proves that the act of observation alone can influence the behavior of particles, then imagine what focused thought and intention can do when directed toward your own life. In the famous double-slit experiment, scientists discovered that photons of light behave differently depending on whether or not they are being observed. This means that consciousness itself has the power to influence matter. What if you could apply this same principle to the reality around you? What if by becoming more conscious of your thoughts and emotions, you could start directing them toward the outcomes you desire? What if instead of unconsciously reinforcing old, limiting beliefs, you could deliberately program your subconscious to attract abundance, love, and success? This is not just a theoretical idea. It's a reality that has been tested and proven by those who have learned how to harness it. Many of the most successful and fulfilled people in the world operate with an intuitive understanding of these principles, even if they don't use scientific terms to describe them. They know that their thoughts and emotions shape their reality, and they consciously cultivate a mindset that aligns with their highest vision. But here's something even more powerful to consider. If everything in the universe is truly connected, then the changes you make within yourself don't just affect you. They influence the entire field of energy around you. When you shift your vibration, you naturally begin to attract new experiences, people, and opportunities that match your new frequency. This is why transformations often seem to happen effortlessly once you reach a certain state of inner alignment. The most important realization you can take away from all of this is that you are not a passive observer of your life. You are an active participant, a co-creator of your reality. The universe is not something separate from you. It is something you are deeply connected to at every level. And once you begin to consciously work with this connection, instead of unconsciously resisting it, you unlock a power that has always been within you. So the question is, are you ready to use this knowledge to transform your life? Are you willing to reprogram your subconscious, shift your energy, and begin consciously shaping your reality? Because once you do, you'll never see the world the same way again. The illusion of separation will fade, and you'll finally understand the deeper truth that you are, and always have been, connected to the limitless energy of the universe. Imagine if your thoughts weren't just private, fleeting ideas inside your brain, but rather powerful waves of energy rippling through the universe. What if every emotion, every belief, every intention had the ability to shift the reality around you? It may sound mystical, but groundbreaking studies by physicist Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff suggest that consciousness itself might be linked to quantum behavior inside the microtubules of brain cells. If this is true, then your own mind operates within the fundamental structure of the universe itself. Have you ever had a strong feeling that something bad was about to happen, only to watch it unfold? Or found yourself thinking intensely about someone, and moments later, they texted or called you? These experiences aren't just coincidences. They point to something far deeper, a quantum-level connection between your consciousness and the external world. In quantum physics, entangled particles can influence each other instantly, no matter how far apart they are. If your brain is also working at a quantum level, then your thoughts, emotions, and intentions could be part of this invisible web of energy, meaning that your mind isn't just experiencing reality, it's actively shaping it. Your thoughts create vibrations that don't simply stay in your head. They extend beyond you, interacting with the quantum field and influencing the circumstances, people, and opportunities that appear in your life. Your beliefs act as a frequency signal, attracting experiences that match the energy you're emitting. If you think in terms of lack, fear, or failure, that's what you resonate with. But if you shift into a state of gratitude, abundance, and success, your entire energetic field transforms, and reality shifts to mirror it. Dr. Joe Dispenza, a neuroscientist, explains that when you generate a thought, your brain triggers a chemical reaction that produces a corresponding emotion. That emotion then reinforces the thought, creating a self-perpetuating cycle. This means that if you continuously focus on negative beliefs, such as "I'm not good enough" or "success is only for the lucky," your subconscious mind locks into that frequency and unknowingly sabotages your potential. However, when you rewire your subconscious and choose to focus on empowering beliefs, your energy field shifts and your life follows suit. Think of your subconscious as a powerful supercomputer running in the background. It holds every belief you've absorbed since childhood, every emotional imprint from past experiences, and every deeply ingrained assumption about what's possible for you. If you've ever felt stuck, like you're trying to move forward, but something invisible keeps pulling you back, it's because your subconscious programming isn't aligned with your conscious desires. The good news? This programming isn't permanent. Reprogramming your subconscious is like tuning a radio station. If you want to listen to uplifting music, you can't stay tuned to a static-filled channel. You have to shift frequencies. The same is true for your mind. If you want to experience abundance, success, and love, you need to align your subconscious with those higher vibrations. One of the most effective ways to reprogram your subconscious is through meditation and visualization. When you meditate, your brain shifts into deeper frequencies, theta and delta, which are the same states your subconscious operates in. This makes it the perfect time to introduce new beliefs. Visualization is equally powerful. When you vividly imagine your desired reality, seeing it, feeling it, experiencing it as if it's already happening, you send a strong energetic signal into the quantum field. Your brain can't tell the difference between a real experience and an imagined one, so it starts to rewire itself to match your vision. However, simply repeating affirmations without emotion won't work. You have to genuinely feel the energy of your new reality. If you repeat, "I am wealthy," but deep down feel scarcity, the universe picks up on your true emotional frequency, not just your words. Instead, practice embodying the emotions of your desired future. Feel what it's like to already be successful. Breathe in the energy of abundance. Train your mind to live in that vibration, and reality will start to shift accordingly. But what about limiting beliefs? The subconscious fears and doubts that hold you back. These often come from past traumas, societal conditioning, or negative experiences stored deep within your mind. Techniques like EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, and NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming, can help release these mental blocks. Journaling therapy and guided self-reflection are also powerful ways to uncover and rewire old patterns. Another crucial element in raising your vibration is your environment. Everything you consume, whether it's food, media, conversations, or the energy of the people around you, affects your energetic state. Surround yourself with uplifting music, inspiring books, and people who encourage your growth. Spend time in nature, which naturally elevates your frequency. Be mindful of energy vampires, those who drain your spirit with negativity and toxicity. Protect your mental space just as carefully as you protect your physical health. One of the clearest signs that your subconscious is shifting is an increase in synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that seem too perfect to be random. Maybe you think of an old friend and they suddenly reach out. Maybe you need guidance and the right book or person appears at the perfect moment. These are not accidents. They are evidence that your energy is aligning with the quantum field and that you're moving into harmony with your desired reality. So, how do you maintain this state of alignment? Daily habits are key. The way you start your morning sets the tone for your entire day. Instead of waking up and immediately checking emails or scrolling through news feeds, take time to center yourself. Gratitude, breath work, and affirmations can help anchor you in a high vibrational state. Movement is also essential. Exercise isn't just for physical health. It clears stagnant energy and recharges your mind and spirit. Mindfulness throughout the day is just as important. Your thoughts are like a compass, always guiding you. If you catch yourself falling into negative thinking, pause and redirect. Ask yourself, is this belief serving me? If not, consciously replace it with a more empowering thought. The more you practice awareness, the more control you gain over your subconscious patterns. Your dreams can also offer deep insights into your subconscious programming. Keeping a dream journal helps you identify recurring symbols, emotions, or messages that might be guiding you toward unresolved fears or hidden desires. And above all, trust your intuition. Your gut feelings are often messages from your higher self, guiding you toward your best path, even if they don't seem logical in the moment. If you want to accelerate your growth, seek out mentors who have already achieved what you desire. Their energy will uplift and expand your belief system, reinforcing that your goals are not only possible, but inevitable. Consistency is key. Rewiring your subconscious isn't an overnight process, but every small shift builds momentum. The most important lesson? The universe is always conspiring in your favor. Even when things don't seem to be going your way, trust that everything is unfolding for your highest good. Let go of the need to control every outcome and instead surrender to the natural flow of life. At the core of it all, you are a creator. Your thoughts, your emotions, and your energy shape the world around you. This isn't just theory. It's a practical guide to transforming your life from the inside out. So the question is, what reality will you choose to create today?